presentation today. Without further ado, now allow me to welcome Dr. Prodhan Mahbub Ibn Zeraj from Bangladesh to present the materials. Are you online, sir?
Yeah, can you hear me? Is it okay?
Yes,
Hmm.
are we clear? So time is yours, sir.
Thank you very much. Just wait a bit. I'll share my screen. Okay, is it okay? My screen is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's very clear.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum and good morning from Bangladesh. Very beginning, I would like to thank the team of UPT Bahasa Ayan Group for inviting me to this first Elsevier conference. Basically, uh, I also would like to thank to my friend Mutmaina who inspired me to have a talk with you this. So after getting the invitation, one thing was into my mind that what is missing within AIoT. Okay. So nowadays we are using what? Lot of AI tools, gadgets, devices in our classroom. So in this regard, so I will have a different plan. So what I want to investigate basically what are the missing in this era in ELT. So I have come across green technology in ELT. So how green technology can work, okay, within EIT era in our ELT field. So this is my topic, green technology in ELT in EIT era. So this is my brief introduction. So before entering into my investigations, I will have some questions within my mind. And before this, why these questions have been risen? Basically, nowadays we are using a lot of technologies in our classroom for teaching and learning different language skills, from speaking to reading. So in classroom, outside classroom, nowadays we are totally depending on the different types of applications. I mean apps. With those apps, we are continuing what we are going to learn and what basically we will have to get in. So nowadays we are not aware of technologies and we cannot think a minute of it without technology. Okay. That's why another issue is that yes, environment. Okay, environment is also very crucial part nowadays all over the world. Environment is warming. Okay, there is a obviously global issue. This one is global issue. Can't deny its impact. So in this regard, how this AI gadgets or the technology that we are using in the classroom, how can it would be environment friendly? Look at in your classroom. Your classroom is multimedia. Okay, it has projector, it has screen, it has sound system. All types of modern amenities are within in your class. So, have you think that are we aware of using this technology in ELT environment friendly, or did we find that, or did we think that yes, is this technologies are environment friendly? So, what are the issues if we are not about this, and what we are if it is within our hands? So a lot of things nowadays come into issues regarding to solve the issue of global warming. So one thing is that first we are using a lot of technologies, devices, gadgets in our classroom, in our, I mean, whether it is language learning or something else, but we are depending on technologies. But another issue is that how this technology, I mean, how my classroom, how my multimedia classroom uh, is environment friendly or not. Okay, so in this regard, whenever I have formulated this research objective, that what is the conceptual framework of green technology that we may that materialize in language classrooms by researchers. So, uh, as I am thinking that yes, there should be green technology in ELT. So, I have gone through the investigation. Is there any research on this? Okay. So, what types of research have been already done? Okay. So, formulating or depending on this objective, I have gone through this searching engine. I mean, searching keywords. Okay. So my searching keywords are like green technology, language learning, or language teaching. With these three terminologies, I have gone through Google Scholar, Science Direct, Scopus, Emerald. Okay. So these are the prominent databases in academia. So I have gone through those databases with these three terminologies, and obviously I have searched publication, those are published in English, and there is no time restrictions. I just randomly sourcing, and though I have some criteria, this criteria was followed by Prisma, and I have found total 300, 311 articles or journals or conference proceedings, book chapters on this topic, green technology in ELT. And scrutinizing this 311 different types of papers, I have selected only seven. It means that only seven publication matched with my objectives. It means solely these seven research papers were working dealing technology, green technology in ELT. So, what the outcome from these seven articles? Basically, from those seven articles, I have found this this six different types of methodology. Okay, I think this methodology are totally new in ELT. Okay, as very few research have been done on this through all my extensive search from different databases. Okay, so these are the methodology I have found how ELT is going to be integrated with green technology. I mean, in the era of AIoT, we are not lagged behind that. We are merely using technology in our classroom. It should not be happen like this. What should be? Yes, we researchers, I mean ELT researchers, we must have concern on global issues. Okay, so how this uh, technology can be environment friendly, or how this can be bring, I mean, a change or sustainability for the environment all over the world. So in this regard, I have found these six different types of uh, frameworks of green technology in ELT, or I have categorized this one as methods. Those the concepts of these six methods are somewhat similar, as it is the beginning. I mean, just merely starting thinking this GT in ELT. It's still we need much more research for formalizing, for framing this one into a shape like GTM, like audio lingual method, like communicative language teaching method. So for coming into this stage, I think we need some time over there. Okay. So these are the six different types of methods. Those deals, those explore to deal environment in ELT. So how was this? What the concepts were within these six different types of methods? Okay. So usually first method I have found that green social media and language teaching, GSMLT. So green social media. Those though all these methods merely dealt with the content. Okay, how would be the content of language teaching, and what should be the things that are related to environment. But these methods did not talk about yet how can we, I mean, how the gadgets, how the device will be environment friendly. This method still did not talk about. They only talk the contents. Okay. So I think we can be clearer, more clearer after this. So green social media, what does this method say? What the main aspects of this methods? Basically, this method says that yes, utilizing social media platforms to promote environmental awareness and sustainability education within a language learning context. So we are using lot of social media, no doubt, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Beside this, there are some other community platforms. We are using this, but yes, if we formalize this social media in the way to your, I mean, the content we are teaching, the content should be based on the environment, as students will be aware about the environment. So this one is this one the main issue of this method, of this framework. So the other key concept is that integrating environmental themes that I have already talked, that yes, here the main concept is that within this method we have to integrate the environmental themes. Then yes, we have collaborative projects. I mean, the student tasks or activities will be based on environmental different issues, and they will do, or they will go for these activities, and they will submit as a team. Then authentic language exposure, yes, here this one is very much, I mean, related to productive skill like speaking and writing. So here students can use authentic language exposure. They can come across the different issues of the different environmental issues, the different context, and they will communicate, and they also communicate through speaking or writing. So they will get authentic environment over there. Then engaging activities. So yes, the activities nowadays in the classroom we usually do polls, quiz, interactive challenges. So these are activities we usually do in the classroom. We can also assign this one based on environment that students can be aware of this, and community building. Beside this, yes, language means what? Language means communication, the way of communication. So in this regard, in many in EFL contexts like Indonesia or Bangladesh, we don't have much more opportunity to speak in English. That's why uh, in speaking, still in Bangladesh we have some problem. But if we introduce this GSMLT, there will be, the problem will be solved in a bit, because students can communicate in reality. So this is the one of the motto of green social media in language teaching. So the examples of this contents might be like what types of things or content we can teach in this method. So we can teach vocabulary. The vocabulary will be on green, green vocabulary, then eco-friendly debate, then green new roundup, sustainable lifestyle. So all these things we can uh, design based on the environment. Next one is green language teaching approach. So this one is another framework, another teaching method. Those will help. This will help to, I mean, to introduce environment-friendly language teaching in the classroom. So what does it mean? JILTA means integrating environmental education and consciousness into the English language curriculum. It is based on green English language teaching. Okay. So this green language teaching approach basically based on environmental education as well as consciousness of English language. I mean, a conscious one the environment in learning English language. So this one is here the most important issues. I mean, the slide features are like language proficiency and ecological comprehension. So through this method, students will be languagely proficient as well as they will have ecological understanding. That's why here environmental literacy is important. Okay, so through this method, students will be in environmentally literate, and here language teaching means not merely to transform the function of language from that of a simple means of communication to one that addresses environmental concerns. Okay. Basically, here language teaching means not only teaching means of communication, rather than it also teaching what how they will apply this knowledge in their reality to solve the I mean real problem like a global warming or environment problem. So basically GLT is based on two concepts: CBI means content based instructions and CLIL, content and language integrated learning. So this method basically based on these two concepts, CBI and CLIL. So here there are different types of activities like digital photo voice, broadcasting, digital poster creation, presentation. This would be the mm, learning tasks, learning and teaching tasks in the classroom through this method. So after this, the next a method that I have found after my investigation. This one is context aware ubiquitous language learning. So call here call is based on green building English study activity. This one is Gibla. Okay. So here what the activities in the classroom uh, will be centered on environmental issues. Okay, so here smartphones, QR codes will be used for the purpose of ecological education within the language curriculum. And here there is the interaction. The interaction will be held on environment, okay, and one contextual learning materials also be provided. So this method is also based on CVI and CLIL. Okay, so I have repeated again repeat that yes, these methods are somewhat interchangeable. The concepts are interchangeable because still they are child. We need much more investigation to formalize those methods. Then finally, green pedagogy. Okay, green pedagogy. This one is referred to the environmentally based language teaching, and this one is based on EE, environmental education. Here, this method usually increase students' language instructors' understanding of the significance of environmental educations. Here, this method is also, I mean, from the lens of content and language integrated learning, CLIL, and here CBI and CLIL also works behind, I mean, formalizing this method. And here, environmental issues need to incorporate with language curricula, syllabus, and textbooks. Then the materials and resources will form environmental issues. So green technology based on that, based on CLIL and CBI. So content would be around the environment. And the final one is project based language learning with technology, PBLT. So here project based. Okay. So the language learning can be held on the different projects, on the different issues of environments. It is totally participatory learning. This participatory learning means here students will be involved actively, and it will help students to acquire genuine experience through social interaction outside the classroom and environment. So it also, I mean, this method establish social connections with local community members, environmentalists, policymakers, fundraisers. Okay. And here photo voice is also incorporated in this method. This method also advocates socio-semantic sense for self-expressions. In this method, we have to use digital camera or a smartphone or some other devices that could help to capture the environmental issues. Here, the presentation, visual presentation will be this visual presentation can be one: sanitation, water pollution, soil degradation, and air pollution. So different types of things or issues or different, projects. Then these methods also advocate to prepare digital photo gallery. Okay, so this digital photo gallery basically will speak their contents, will speak their learning at all. And finally, is that green screen. So green screen is very important because nowadays we are spending much time on a screen. So how the screen that we are using, this one will be uh, eco-friendly. This is very important issues. Okay. So here that this methods basically talks about that, yes, educators or students uh, uh, superimpose their pupils onto virtual backdrops, relocate them across dynamic digital backgrounds, transfer them to a sanctuary in the deserts, and it also mimic the world, real world. So it also fostering the learning, real learning experiences. It utilizes what green screen technology that instructor can incorporate outside the world into learning. So here individuals can be smooth and individuals may have a smooth and uninterrupted experience. So green screens, it means that yes, so the things, the devices that we are using, yeah, those one will be environment friendly. So these are the major methods or concepts that I have found through my investigation. And I also found that yes, we need to what accelerate these ideas to incorporate with AIoT, to make our classroom more environment friendly. And I think this, I mean, GT, will add new dimension to ELT. So another, result from my findings is that keywords from the title and abstract. So all these articles, there are also, green screen awareness, English teachers satisfaction, Gabla, ELT. So most highlighted words or frequently used words of this research are related to uh, e- green technology in ELT. So this what cloud also talks about, that all these research papers or research works deals with these issues: green educations, then technology, then online. So it means that what should be left basically in this field. More research is needed to explore this field, to incorporate with the EIT tools in the classrooms. And another important issue is that still uh, I did not, or we did not find that whether developers, apps developers or computer developers or any device developers, whether they are thinking that is the screen or is the gadget that they have been producing in market are environment friendly or not. Okay. So this one is also big issues nowadays. You know that what knows in Russia, I don't know, but in Bangladesh we have many different types of disease coming out using through these gadgets. So it is also very crucial issue to think about, okay, to ponder about. So that's all my findings for my part. And yes, if you have get any insights from my talk, I think it would be very great for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Prodhan Mahbub Ibn Zerach from Bangladesh, for giving such an informative and comprehensive presentation for the second part. Ladies and gentlemen, our participants, now we've come to the question and answer discussion session. We are glad to receive so many questions from all participants, but as usual, due to time limitation, we are going to select only first two questions for the speakers. Participant can send the question via Zoom chat box. Thank you. Okay. Now let us see the question from the participant. The first question from Samantha. And the question is, how can green screen technology enhance immersive language learning experiences by allowing students to engage in the real world context, like virtual travel or role playing scenarios while learning English? That is the first questions, sir.
Can you repeat the
All
last
right.
few sentences? Yeah.
Okay. Um, how can green screen technology enhance immersive language experiences by allowing students to engage in real-world contexts like virtual travel or role-playing
Yeah.
scenarios while learning English? That is the question, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So all the things that you have mentioned, that field trips, then the local scenarios, okay, then other issues as yes, these are very much concerning issue within GT. Okay, I mean green technology. Okay, you have found that there is also project-based learning over there. Okay, if the tax, I mean, language means what? Why we are learning language? For only for the communication. So how the communication will be facilitated? This one will be facilitated if you people make a trip with, I mean, to visit the local people, to visit the outside of your context. You are mixing with so many different types of peoples. Yes, your communication will be massively improved. So in this regards, basically, these methods that I have talked about, all these methods will facilitate students' interactions, communications massively, and I mean really in with a genuine experiences. Thank you very much.
Okay. We still have one more questions. And this is the second question, sir, from
Rahman
uh
Taib.
yes. This is from the
Okay,
questions.
just what? Yeah, this is a big question. In
Yes.
what ways can AI-powered language learning reduce environmental impact without compromising educational quality?
Yeah.
So yes, there is the issues regarding redesigning curriculum, redesigning materials, redesigning or reshaping the teaching methods. If we can do these three things, I mean curriculum, materials, and teaching method, incorporate it, okay, then we will get much more benefit from AI-powered language learning. Okay, so we must concentrate on three issues: curriculum reshaping, redesigning materials, and reshaping methods. Okay, if we can do this one, everything will be fine. Thank you very much, Rahman.
Okay. All right, sir. Apparently, we still have a normal question or topic to be discussed, but due to the limited times, we need to end our discussion session. Thank you for the selected remaining question. And also the question that we choose, we will still be addressed by the speaker via personal email, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, anytime
Okay.
you just tell
Yes.
me. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you again so much for Dr. Prodhan Mahbub Ibn Seraj from Bangladesh for the valuable information.